Hello, gorgeous. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gigi. So we are going to go ahead and go through the things that I bought this year. Actually, some of the things I bought last year too, because I don't think I did a favorites and fails for 2024. So we're going to, everything I bought toward the end of that year, I'm going to include in this roundup. And we're not doing anything in any particular order. I'm just telling you what I think of each product as we get to it. And I think we'll start with gel polish because that is the largest category. So let's go ahead and start there. Excuse my nails. They all need to be done. And that's all we're going to say about that. So let's start with Canny. I have 4 colors from the Canny lineup. And I have to say, I really enjoyed them. The other thing I have in my collection from Canny that I like is their poly gel. I have 1 color of that. But that was bought a couple of years ago, so we're not including it today. But I did get their gel polish last year, and I have to say, the colors are gorgeous. The gels are really close to what I prefer in a gel, which is a thinner polish. But really, really nice, guys. I would totally recommend picking up some Canny if that is something that's been on your list to try. I keep an eye out for a sale. They're not the most expensive thing I've ever bought, but they're also not the cheapest. Let's go ahead and move into the next brand I tried last year, which is Chawn Legend. Guys, I was saying Sean for the longest time. I think it's Chawn. I'm pretty sure I heard on his channel them say Chawn Legend. So that's what I'm going to say. This is nice polish. It is one of the more expensive things I've bought on my channel, but it's very nice. It's a little on the thicker side than some of the gels that I have. And like I just said, I do like a thinner one, but this is not so thick that I don't enjoy it. Again, I would look for a sale. It's a little on the pricier side, but you know, you do pay extra for quality. And so if you're looking for something that's really nice and a little bit luxe, I would definitely recommend the Chawn. It's very nice. The Chawn. I don't know if he appreciates that, but it was fun to say. Okay, D&D is not something new for the channel, but I will say I had not bought these particular colors before. I'd had their regular white, but not the French tip white or the Master Black. I have had a different black from them. But wowsy, wowsy, woo-woo, this black is very black. And you have really got to be careful so you don't get wrinkling with this. What I like to recommend is you do a thin coat, clean your brush off as much as you can, and then come back out and thin that coat even more, just to make sure you don't get wrinkling. But once you get the black that you like, it is just jet black. Same with this white, but on the other end of the spectrum, it is very white. Perfect for French tips or nail art. It's a little on the thicker side because it is so pigmented. So again, same thing as with the Master Black, really thin coats. Now, this is one of the things that I think of as a bit of a fail. This was my first liner polish, and let me show you why I don't like it. While you're working with it, that drip forms. And unless you really take a lot of care to get most of the polish off of the wand before you get to the brush, you get that big drip. So if you're trying to work quick, this is not the product for you. I end up putting it on a palette and using a different brush with it. The polish itself is nice. It is not super black. It's kind of a, I'm not sure I'd say sheer, but it's heading in that direction. So it's really nice for art. You're not going to get a ton of wrinkling, but I don't like the brush. Polish, great. The brush, I wouldn't buy it again. I just wouldn't. Okay, let's go into something I really, really, really enjoyed from last year, which is this gelish cream gel. Guys, this is very, very nice. Let me see if I can even get it out. There we go. Look at that color. It applies so, so, so nicely. It's a very creamy gel. The colors are gorgeous, and I would 100% buy another kit like this. I love that you can remove each color individually as well, because then you don't have so much clutter when you're working. Now, let's move on to Beetles. I know Beetles is a controversial brand. And honestly, I was always pretty much with everybody else in that camp. I didn't like Beetles. The first time I tried it, I had a kit from my first year as a nail artist. And honestly, I hated it. It was clumpy and gloopy, and it was not great. But this, they have definitely changed the formula. And it is beautiful. It is not too thick. It's got a good consistency, nice color payoff. I have used it many times since I got it. Actually, it was a gift to me, and I have just enjoyed it since I got it. I've used it many, many times. I've worn it on myself. I've not had any issues with it at all. So if you've been on the fence with Beetles, I say make up your own mind. And all of the folks out there talking about how it doesn't cure, I can't speak on that because I'm not a chemist. And what I will say is neither are they. That's it. That's all I'm going to say about that. Here is another brand that I've enjoyed this last year. I've bought 2 kits of this. That's what you're seeing here. This is 2 full kits of polish. One of these kits was part of the giveaway that I did on the last giveaway on the channel, which I think was for 750 subscribers. Guys, we're getting close to 1,000. Let me just take this moment to say, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please. Thank you. That was a little whiny, but there you go. I enjoy this polish. Is it my absolute favorite? No. But it has a nice consistency. It's a little on the thicker side for me, but again, not so thick that I don't like it. All the colors are gorgeous. The pigments are nice. I've not had any wrinkling with it. Their top coat and base coats are really nice. They have glitter top coat, which I am a fan of. Look at how pretty that is. If you were looking for a nice kit to just try something and get a ton of colors, I would recommend Phoenixy, and they do have a kit with a lamp in it too, which is the lamp I'm currently using on the channel. So there you go. It's a pretty nice lamp. Okay, now on to something that I would 100% consider one of my favorite things that I've bought in the last couple years, and that is my Savlon Solid Magic Gel Nail Polish. They are so fantastic. They're jellies. They're in the most adorable little tins that you have ever seen. The colors are gorgeous. They are buildable. They don't fall, right? The only gripe that I have about this polish is they don't have it anymore. I cannot for the life of me understand why there isn't more of this product. I got it on Amazon, but you can go on their site as well as on Amazon to look for them. I have not found them again. This spring especially, and summer, these are going to get so much play on the channel. They're fun. It did come with a nice little brush that's across the room because I love it so much. I use it all the time. These are gorgeous. If you happen to come across a set of these, buy them. And please message me immediately because I want to buy them as well. It's a crime against the nail gods that every color in the Savlon lineup isn't in this polish as well as bottled polishes. The tins are amazing. The colors are amazing. The gels are amazing. I cannot say enough how much I love these. Savalon, please, please bring these back. And for Savalon products, save 20% with my code, GlamTones at savalonofficial.com. Now, I got this because it was on sale. I belong to a group on Facebook called Sweet Deal Finders. Guys, if you're not in a group like that, go find a group like that. Look for Sweet Deal Finders. You'll love it. But I got this. It was probably $5 or $6 tops. I really like it. The one thing I will say I don't like is how tiny the bottles are, because they are tiny, but also how tiny the brushes are. That's a skinny brush, and that can make it difficult. Oh, look at me making a mess here. That can make it difficult to get a good coat down, but these polishes are pretty good. They are not streaky. The colors are very nice. The consistency, as you can see, pretty nice. I have not used them as much as I have the others, but they're definitely going to get some play. They're super fun. If you just are wanting to try the Rosalind brand, I would recommend this little mini kit. It's very nice. Again, not my favorite polish in the whole wide world, but I would not deny it a space in my collection. I would definitely purchase more Rosalind gel polish. 100% I would. I say that the small bottles were a test worth testing at the price I got them for. Okay, that's the end of the gel polish. Let's move into the one thing that is kind of a fail in my mind. I just bought these last month, and I've only used them on the channel once, and that was actually this shape. Let me show you why I don't like them. Other than this one thing, and the shape is a little bit off, I think, they're okay. Like they're a little on the, no one's going to wear them though. So when I'm looking for tips like this, I'm not looking to get the best quality ones. I'm looking to get the cutest ones that look pretty on the channel, because nobody's going to wear these. Okay. But look at how it slopes up. Let me see if I can find one that does it even more. Here we go. Look at how right here at the cuticle, it slopes up. I don't understand that. And I'm looking for a stiletto. This is a little more of an almanetto, which is fine. It's fine. And we will use them up. But would I buy them again? Absolutely not. And I tried to get coffin. I asked for coffin. These are barely coffin-y. I would call that more of a tapered square. So that's disappointing, but we will get use out of them. So when you see them on the channel, clown them. Clown them! Okay, one of my favorite things, you can tell by how banged up this bottle is. McKay Bling. It says gel polish, but this is my favorite. The dog hair is free, guys. Here you go. Extra dog hair for free. This is my foil gel. And you can tell by the bottle, by how little polish is on this brush, I have almost used this thing up. It's time for a new bottle, and I will 100% be buying this again. It is the best foil gel I have ever used. If you know of a better one, let me know, but I don't. I don't know of a better one. This is something that I just got in the collection last month. My daughter gave it to me for my birthday. I want to say my birthday. I love it so far. I have gems on right now that I've only lost one, but the rest have stayed on. So far, so good with this stuff. I'm going to keep testing it throughout the year, and I will probably throw it into a favorites and fail next year just to update you guys on my thoughts on it. But so far, so good. And I hope I continue to love it, because if I do, I will definitely buy it again. Now, let's just move into stamping real quick before we get to my last two things, which are like top of my list favorites for the year. We got some CADS stamping plates last year, this little kit, and guys, I already had one CADS plate and I really liked it, so that's why I went on ahead and grabbed some more. These are so good. They are so fun and just so pretty, and I would 100% continue to purchase things from this seller. They make beautiful plates, and they work really well with my preferred polish, which is Born Pretty. If you're looking for an inexpensive stamping polish with beautiful colors, just get Born Pretty. I mean, you don't have to spend $1 million on it. They are very beautiful. Look at this ocean-inspired one. I feel like this would look good in the background of an aquarium nail. Let me know in the comment section if you'd like to see that. Let's look at one more of these real quick. This is one of the layered ones. Let me just say, those are harder to do than you think. But we're going to practice those. How about we do a whole video of that, just practicing that. Now, I do have a couple more that I bought. I'm already a fan of the Born Pretty ones. This set bummed me out because my older set has sleeves that these fit into, and this one did not. But I can report Born Pretty, wow. Born Pretty has yet to let me down on their stamping products. I cannot recommend them more highly. I put these little papers in here to protect them from getting scratched. You do not want your plates to get scratched. That will ruin their ability to stamp. Wait, look at this. This is one of my favorite images I've ever stamped. It is amazing and pretty and awesome. If you buy any of their plates, get this plate for that. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Okay. Now, I got two more different kinds of plates this year from companies I'd not gotten before. First is the Bayuti. These are so nice, guys. I struggle getting these to work, but I'm going to keep practicing on them. But this side, these are delicate and beautiful and amazing. So I would definitely purchase some more plates from them to see what else they have going on. And my absolute favorite new stamping plates that I got last year are from this Messerdu. This is the what you call it on here. These are great. Let me just pull them out really quick. Look at how witchy they are, how celestial they are, how moon inspired, and just, guys, I have used these a ton of times on the channel since I got them. I couldn't recommend them more. Again, that is Messerdu. So if you're looking for stamping plates, check them out. They're nice. I would definitely check out more by that company. Now, it's hard to decide which one of these two things I like more. But let's start with the Saviland Non-Stick Hand Solid Builder Nail Gel. This is the stuff that you can like put a nail on with, or make 3D art with, or put down on a nail to put texture down. Lots of different uses. This stuff, if you have been watching my videos this year, you know I've used the crap out of this. I've made 3 mouths on the channel, like big mouths on 3, right? I think so. 2 or 3. Anyway, I've done a lot of 3D art with these on the channel this year, and not only will I buy them again, I absolutely will buy them again. This stuff is like a nail artist's dream toy to play with. They're just so fun. They work so well. I am always open to try different brands, but this Saviland one exceeded my expectations. Again, check out the code in the description to save 20% off. Now, last thing on this list, and again, one of my top favorite things that I bought this year are these 3D molds that I have been using the last few weeks. And excuse me, dirt sticks to these like you would not believe. So trust me, keep them in the bag or in some sort of box or something. And you'll need to clean them probably before you use them. It's kind of like when you have molds in the kitchen, they pick up every bit of dust. So you always have to wash them before you use them. And I have a dog, and he sheds a lot. Okay, but these guys, just the very last video I put on the channel with these, even the very last video that I put on the channel, the last set I did, was with these. These are noisy. Let me get that out. Or with these. And I use these little frames and these little dudes to make cameos. And I can't tell you, I've never been happier with a set I've ever made. I made a set for my granddaughter's birthday with this one, where I made her corsets and bows. She loved that set. They came out so beautiful and delicate and just girly and just so pretty, so pretty. And they were white on white. She was so happy. So anyway, these are by Laza or Laza. I want to say Laza, but it could be Laza. This is all the information. They have a lot of different sets. And I am definitely going to go and buy the other sets that I didn't get, because I have had 3D molds in the collection. I still have other ones. They do not work as well as these. I was about to give up, but I saw these. They were on sale. I was like, this is my last ditch effort to get these corsets and bows that my granddaughter wants. I also did a short that had some of this on there. I'm so glad I took the chance and bought these. I would recommend them so, so, so highly. Get a little scrubby brush, like use your cuticle brush or your nail brush, not your nail art brush. You know what I mean, this bad boy. It cleans it out with a little alcohol really nice, and then you can just dry it out and get ready to start using it. They are so, so, so fun. Fun to learn how to use, fun to use, fun to put on nails. If you want 3D charms and you want to make your own, here you go. Laza. Laza is the name, or Laza, whatever you want to say. But guys, that's it for me today. That is my favorite products that I have used over the last year and a half. Let us know in the comment section what you were loving last year and what you're looking forward to trying this year. Maybe we can get it on the channel and try it for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel all year. We are going to do wonderful things together this year, so make sure you're subscribed. Don't forget that coupon code, and we will see you in the next video. Mwah! Bye-bye.